Everybody's talking about it. The gurus are talking about how you can make millions at it right away. Yes, I'm talking about Go High Level. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how Go High Level helped change and transform my life and unshackling me and systems within my business, and the 4 ways that it can help you to unshackle and start achieving your dreams as well. Then I'm going to talk about how you can get started and what to expect right away. So first off, I'm going to be completely transparent here. I haven't been using High Level for ages. I actually got started using High Level in my own business. So unlike a lot of the people out there that are just trying to sell this to people, I actually just used it in my own business, and then I saw the opportunity. And so what I want to do today is just tell you a little bit about my story, how I got here, and so you know more about me, and then maybe that's how some of the things in my life that got me through and got me to where I'm at here might be able to help you as well. So I'm literally one of those kids that in 2nd grade I was selling toys. I was really just born to do what I do. Then I moved on, and in 3rd grade I had a paper route. I started selling candy in high school. I would trade cards. I would do all this crazy stuff. I got out of high school and I knew that college really wasn't for me. I spent a little time in college, but I knew it just wasn't for me. Then I started as a lot tech at a car dealership. If you don't know what that is, that's the guy that washes the cars and drives the cars around, puts gas in, the grunt, right? And I started at the bottom, became a salesperson, realized quickly car sales, did not want to be in it. Very, a lot of people, these car dealerships, scumbags, so I left. And then I got into the motorcycle industry, all right? And I started at the bottom there, and I worked my way from a salesperson to a finance manager to a GM of my own Yamaha shop by the time I was 28. And then I started to get completely burnt out. And by the time I was 31, I had went off, got my own dealership license, opened up my own dealership, and started doing my own thing. And then literally one day, I got married through time, and I'm looking at the TV and how housing down in Arizona, this was years ago, and literally we sold our house in Colorado and came to Arizona. I opened up a second business for my motorcycle dealership, and it wasn't long after that I was getting older, and I just didn't want to be 60 years old, still trying to buy and sell motorcycles, flipping motorcycles, one and done, and chasing and stuff. I was just burnt out. So I jumped into the real estate business and started with nothing. And in my first year, I went from 0 deals to 19 deals. My first year, I ended up being top 1% of realtors in the nation, winning all kinds of awards, for that. And then it was, during this journey, through all these years, that I've always been doing one and done type of business. Like everything I've always been in is you sell something, you're broke. You sell something, you're broke. And you just get into a time where you realize I have to do something differently. Like this thing, you're not getting any younger. You have to get smarter. And I just reached that point where I was at in my businesses. I had been using CRMs for years, and then I started to hear this buzz about this other software that was out there. And so this was really, I backdoored my way into getting Go High Level. I heard about it, got signed up with it, and was super frustrated in the beginning because I didn't really know what it was. I thought I was getting something like these other CRMs I'd used in the past. And what I was getting was this Ferrari. But the key to it was like, you could build your own thing, and you had your own free will, and you could really use it in your business to change and transform things. And so what started out in the beginning was like this big headache became like, wow, I can really change how I'm doing things in my real estate, because I also picked up rental portfolios of all these rentals. And so I had so much activity in my business, I really needed something that could handle the workload that I was doing in that business. And most other things couldn't do that. I was always stuck in their box. But when I got in this, it really blew the door wide open for me and showed me how to automate, showed me how to put things on autopilot, how to think about things differently. Because the only drawback to the service is the software is the person running it. It's literally, it has everything that you need to automate and run your business. And it was these systems that really changed my business for me and really started to give me a life that I was getting back, because it's easy in retail to just work yourself to death because you're always chasing the next deal, right? And that's what I had been doing for the last 20 something years. And, ironically, as a kid, I used to ride my bicycle to this gas station back in the day. And behind this gas station was this field. And we had this bike path that went to this field, right? And I had this dream of always having a car wash behind this gas station, because I've always wanted something to be making money for me while I was sleeping, but I never had the money to open a car wash. And as with many things, that sometimes you have ideas, you don't act on them, and somebody else does. And it's sad to say that these days, that when I go back home to Colorado to see my parents, that there is a car wash behind that gas station, and somebody else is making that residual income. And it was that dream that I realized that later on, with using HighLevel in my system, I had heard that there was other opportunities to actually use this software and help other businesses like I had done in my business and actually earn recurring income. I had heard that you could help other small business owners, get them signed up with the software, show them how to use it, and then you could get paid under white labeling, which is like if you took McDonald's name, ripped it off, and put your name on it, and you got all the systems, then that's what this was. And you could do that with other small businesses and actually get paid. Not only that, I could actually help small business owners change and transform their business. And I know how this is because I've ran my own businesses. Like, I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to barely have any money. Like, I almost went out of business as fast as I went into business when I got my motorcycle dealership. About all this inventory, and I went completely broke, and I had to scrape myself from the bottom of the barrel many times being an entrepreneur. So I understood, like, this was a huge opportunity, not just to sell something to people and be some guru and like, oh, I made all this money, with my agency. Like, no, truly help people, because there's people out there that truly need this. They don't understand how to market. They're good at what they do, whether it's landscaping, plumbing. They're good at getting underneath cars to fix. They're not good at these systems. And these systems can help take anxiety out of their life and automate and change everything for that. And when I saw that there was a huge opportunity for that, that was huge. Because let me tell you something. If you start a business that's just about money and you don't love what you do, take it from a guy that's been down the road. I've done many things in my journey through this that I thought, hey, I can make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, I wasn't happy. That road will run out. You'll make good money and you will be miserable. Trust me, I've done it time and time again, chasing the wrong things in life. And then you realize that, I don't really enjoy this, but it pays bills. But that's not the life you want to live. And so if you're looking at this and you're looking at opportunity to help other people, just think intrinsically how this might be able to help you and not externally on what you can make. Because internally, if you love what you do, you're going to have success at doing this. And look, I get and know what it feels like to be shackled, to feel like you're not going anywhere. And this is something that if you take it serious, can take you to that next level. So here's the 4 ways that you can use GoHighLevel to help unshackle and start building your dreams rather than somebody else's, and help others build their dream as well within their business and be a great service to them. So the first one is SaaS, which is software as a service. Here's the greatest thing about this for people. When I started my dealership, I had to have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of inventory. It took so much to build that business up. I had to carry all kinds of inventory, and there was all kinds of pitfalls. Things break down. There were so many pitfalls with that business. I would never recommend anybody get into it because it was so brutal. And the cool thing about software as a service is it's not expensive. Okay. You can help people in their business with this and take things to the next level without breaking their back. I always equate it to the Uber of the Uber of the business, because Uber, you would have had to get I'm sorry, as a taxi person, would have had to get a taxi license and then own the yellow cab, and you had to pay all these fees to be a taxi person. Then Uber comes along, it's like, nope, don't need that. You can use your own vehicle, and revolutionizes the industry, right? It makes every person, it gives every person the ability to change their life. And that's what you can do with this. You can work from anywhere in the world. You can help virtual assistants help you in it. You can help businesses across the world do the same thing. Business is a universal language. So you can help people outside the United States. You can help people inside the United States, help change and transform their own business, and help them put food on their table. I think that's one of the biggest critical things that people don't ever talk about in videos and other things is you're helping put food on people's table. And that's huge, especially when you're helping people in business. And with software as a service, you can do that. Like, don't underestimate that, because there's so many people that are struggling that truly need your help. And I used to be one of those people and still am. Like, business is always a struggle. I don't think it's ever easy. This business isn't easy. No business is easy. You're not going to make 6 figures or more on any business that's super easy. Everybody's going to have to climb the hill. It's the same reason why a lot of winners go broke. They didn't earn the right. And so you got to earn the right for the money, right? So with GoHighLevel, you can sell the service for $97, $297, and $497 are the 3 levels that you can go at. And I want to keep things super simple, stupid, easy here for you, because I don't want to talk about crazy numbers, because yes, can you get crazy numbers? Absolutely. But you're building a business, and business takes time. The turtle won the race. Consistency wins championships. So I just want to talk about a simple number here. I want to talk about only getting 2.5 clients a month under a SaaS program. Okay. Now let's just take the medium plan at 297. If you were to do that for 12 months, at the end of 12 months, you're going to have 30 clients times 300. That's going to be $9,000. Okay, we talked about consistency wins championships. If you do that over the next 2 years, then that will compound. And if you have 30 clients the first year, another 30, clients the next year, that'll compound. And then you will have a gross income of $108,000. Okay, and that's not anything crazy. That's 2.5 every month. And you do that consistently over the next couple of years, and you can slowly build your business to where you need it to go. Now, the second way that you can make income with GoHighLevel is done for you services or high ticket sales. Completely done for you, where you can set everything up. You have done with you, and then you have, or I'll do it myself. So you can completely go in and offer their service as where you take care of everything. You set up the ads, all the marketing, you do everything for them. It's pretty much, hands off. You take care of everything and make sure that everything is running smoothly and operationally okay, right? And then there's done with you, where you could have a lower budget, to where you set up some automations, set up some things, and where they're working with you in their business, and where you're both working together on it together. And then you have, I'll do it myself, which is just the software itself. Whereas they learn it all on their own, kind of like how I did. I just dove in, figured it out, started wiring things, and started really figuring out the triggers and how this really helps business. Okay, now the advantages are, if you started a higher ticket and you're doing marketing services for them and other things, and then they end up not being able to pay, then there's a great chance that they're going to downgrade because they still love the software, and they may go down just to either I'll do it with you type of level where done with you, where you can use maybe some of the services that are out there like Extendly and other things, and to do Facebook ads, and they run their own stuff. Or they may just downgrade all the way down to just the software plan so they can regroup, get things together, but then they're still on a plan that is residual. They can, compounds out of time. And that's what you want for yourself, is that one effort continues to pay you over and over and over. So with those levels, if you start the high level, you can always go down and then always down to the lowest and downgrade it, and you still have a client. And that's the great thing about it, is you have plenty of options to still keep the client, where traditionally in the past, you would just lose them. Whereas with this now, you don't in your business. And that is huge for you, especially what in any business, is keeping client retention. The third way that you can make money with high level is through affiliates. Now, if you don't know if you know what affiliates are, but basically, if you've been using this system and you show other people how to do what you do, they can sign up underneath you. And if they sign up underneath what's called your affiliate, ID number and things like that, a portion of what they pay every month, you get a piece of the leverage. So let's say you have the 97, the 297, the 497 level, right? So you would get 40% of the 97, which is $38, 40% if they were on the 297, which is $118, and or 40% of the 198, or I'm sorry, of the 297, which is $198. So if we were to use the same scenario like I did earlier, and let's just say you helped out 2.5 people to open up their own agency, start to run their own business, and shared snapshots, showed them everything on how to get off the ground running, how to put food on their table, and you truly became an asset for them. And you did that consistently for 1 year. At the end of 12 months, that'd be 3540. And then if you did that for, which is 30 people, just like the other scenario, and then if you did that for 2 years, at the end of 2 years, you'd be making $7,048 a month residual coming in, okay? And then now you'd be going into your third year, and that third year, at that amount, you would be making $84,960 a year. And that would be residual off the efforts that you put in the past because you helped other people, you knew how to use the software, you shared videos like this one, and you help people build their dream as well along with yours. Now, the fourth way that you can help people make income with high level is through snapshots. Now, what snapshots are is basically if I went through and I had already built out, say a snapshot, we would call it for a plumber, and it had all the automations and everything in it. I can basically take that and copy it, and I can sell that to somebody else if they want to go after that niche. Okay, so you can literally build something for somebody else, put it in a box, and then repackage it and sell it to other people as many times as you want and for as much as you want. So if you have a truly intense workflow that's especially for something niche-y and there's not many people making anything else like it, then the price of that workflow is going to go up because it is for a certain niche. And the more extreme it is, the more you can make, right? And so you can sell these for whatever you want and make additional income through doing that as well. As you can see, with all these ways, the high level can help you. When they say they're an all-in-one platform, they truly are, not only for your business, but how you can help people in everything. I truly hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope it helped open up your eyes on some ways that you might be able to unshackle to help other people unshackle as well, but how you can start building your business and taking things to the next level where you're at as well. Now, I hope that you found this video really valuable, that it showed you some ways that maybe how you can unshackle in your life, how you can truly help other business owners. Look at this as an opportunity, not just to help yourself, but to help others truly elevate and take their business to the next level. You can also, if you like, join me on Facebook, on my Facebook group down below. If you're interested in the affiliate link, I have a 14-day affiliate link, along with, I do have a free course that you can go through that'll show you how to set up your agency, give you a snapshot, give you a step-by-step videos and tutorials on how to go through high level, set things up so you can start your journey with success. That link is down below. Please leave a comment if you thought this was valuable. I appreciate you all, and I look forward to seeing and hearing about you unshackling your chains.